How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a good day. It's Friday. We got the weekend coming up. For me, that just means work, but I know some of y'all have a lot of fun on the weekends. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about this dish set that I've had my eye on for most of the year. I don't really need another dish set. I've got one that I bought, I think, in 2021 that I really loved when I bought it, and I still love it. But I just wanted this one. I love it. It's really pretty. It's the style that I wanted. Also, it's nice to have two sets of dishes. You know, that way you don't get tired of the same old dishes all the time. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen. I like cooking when I have the money to do it. And it's just nice to have something different every once in a while. Like, a lot of people have 2 or 3 sets of sheets and blankets for their bed, and they swap them out. So I don't see anything wrong with having both sets of dishes. So this is what my old set looks like. The whole set looks like this. I got it because I was trying to do sort of a coffee and cream theme in my kitchen, and I just thought this kind of went pretty good with it. But like I said, I think it was 2021 when I bought this set. So I think it was probably around the beginning of the year. I spotted this other set at Walmart and I really wanted it. And I never got any of it because that's just me. I just put off buying stuff that I want like that unless it's something for decorating purposes. And so one day, I guess it was sometime in March or maybe early April, me and Tony were both in Walmart over here at our Walmart, and I was telling him about them, and I was like, I really want them. I'd like to start buying them piece by piece until I get the whole set. And he was like, well, come on, let's go look at them. And so we went over there, and I don't know what my hormones was doing that day, but we walked on the aisle that I thought these dishes were supposed to be on, and they were nowhere. And I just busted out bawling right there in the store. I was like, they've had them all this time, and now that he's telling me let's go look at them, they're gone. And I was just bawling, and he was hugging me. He's like, it's fine. Let's go to the other Walmart. And I'm like, no, it's okay. If they don't have them anymore here, they probably won't have them there either. So he's like, oh, well, we're going. And I said, well, what about the other stuff we have in our basket? He says, we'll put it back and we'll get whatever we needed at the other Walmart. And I said, okay. You know, I didn't want to have to drive to the other Walmart. And I felt bad and I felt weird and stupid because I was bawling my eyes out in Walmart over some dishes. Like I said, I don't know what my hormones was doing that day. That's not something I do all the time. But okay, so we put the stuff back that was already in our basket. It wasn't much. And we started to turn left to go out the grocery side because that's where I always park. But I forgot he parks on the other side. And we was like, oh yeah, we got to go this way. So we turned, and when we got to that section where the dishes are, they have 2 aisles of dishes. The one I was on was the wrong aisle. And I was like, they have them. I think I was losing it that day. So he was so happy. Like, he was, yay, you get to see them. Those are really pretty. I like them. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll get you started. I'll buy you 2 of each. And, then you can start buying a piece at a time till you get them all. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, thank you. And I gave him a hug. And then, when we started putting them in the basket, they only had 3 of the bowls left. And I really love these bowls. The bowls are part of the reason. They're probably like 70% of the reason that I even wanted these dishes. So they only had 3 bowls left. And he said, I'm getting all 3 bowls just in case. And we'll get 2 of everything else. And then you can look at the other Walmart when you go. So I've been buying piece by piece for, 2.5 months now, trying to get all these dishes, and I finally got them all. The other Walmart did have them. They did have the bowls, so the bowl was the first thing I bought since this Walmart was out of them. And you never know with Walmart. When they run out of stuff, they may not get it again, because I've done this so many times over the years over clothes and everything else where I was like, I really want this, but I don't have the money, or I don't want to spend the money on that right now. And I would wait and wait and wait and wait, and then they would sell out of it and I would never get it. So that was why he was set on getting me those dishes, on top of the fact that for some reason I was bawling over dishes in Walmart. Anyway, let me give you a good look at these. They're so pretty. They will also go with my coffee and cream theme if I ever get to do that in this kitchen. Hey, Mila. All right, I haven't washed these yet, so of course there's been some floating dog hair that's landed on them, but I'm gonna wash them now that I've finished getting the set and I'm starting to show these to you. But one reason I really loved them is because the plate has an actual edge on it. I like that. And it's got this darker color on the bottom, and then the cream color on the top, and the inside has got the swirls. That is so pretty. I love that. And it's kind of also like, I guess you'd call it spackled around the edges. And then it just has the swirl going all the way around. I just love that. This is the big dinner plate. We ended up getting 4 of those. And then of course the salad plate is the same, just like the dinner plate. With the swirls. I'm saving the bowls for last because that's my favorite. But here's the cups. It's got the darker color at the bottom, and you can actually feel it. It's got that, this part is like a glazed feel, and this part is just like a, I don't know what you call it, like a ceramic feel. Anyway, that's the inside of those. Just regular coffee mugs. All right, and now we got the bowls. And I wanted these bowls because I've been seeing these bowl meals that you can make, where you just really pretty put everything in the bowl and it makes like a complete meal. But this one's the same. It's got the ceramic feel here and the glazed feel here. And then of course the swirls on the inside. That is so pretty. I love these. And I think this is all I'll need for a long time because I'll have 2 sets of dishes. And I just love them. I'm so glad that they weren't completely out of them. Okay, and I wanted to tell you really quick, I want to move my dishes around. I feel like when we first moved in this house, I want to say that I had my plates and stuff on this side. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm remembering right now. That's what I'm remembering. Then we decided to move them over here. So what I'm thinking is, when I get done decluttering the kitchen, I think I'm gonna maybe, if they fit, I think they will. I think I'm gonna maybe take all this out. I'm not 1,000% sure yet, but I'm thinking of taking all this out and putting like 1 set of dishes on one side and the other set of dishes on the other. Now we'll see how that ends up working out before it's over with, if I can do it or not, or if it looks right, or if I'm even happy with it once I do it. If I'm not, I'll just move everything back. But I am kind of wanting just a little change in this kitchen and something different. So I am thinking about doing that. And I'll let you know if I do. I might even video it. But I just wanted to show y'all my new dishes that I finally got. That only took me about 2.5 months of buying piece by piece. And I finally got them all. Let me know in the comments if you like those. Or if you've seen them in your Walmart. And I guess I'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a good one. Also, I forgot to say, I've seen decor that match these dishes here and there. Hobby Lobby has like a vase or something. I can't remember. I think it's a vase that's that design, that has that ceramic brown at the bottom and then the white at the top, or the cream color at the top. And then I saw something in Michael's, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it a crock? It was something, whatever it was. It might have been canisters or a canister. It was that. It was that design, just like those dishes. So if I have the money and I get back down that way and they still have them, if all those things happen in the same day, I might pick up those pieces too. And I might be on the lookout for other stuff that's kind of that style that matches those dishes too.
Has a